I'm making a documentary about stand-up comedy, and Kristen is a stand-up comic. She's performing at the Comedy Caravan tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
What time? 8?
7:15. If you want to come, let me know and I'll put your name on the list.
Yeah, okay.
A road comic is somebody that, well, it's somebody that works the road. It doesn't matter where I live. I can live in Omaha, Nebraska, or Louisville, Kentucky, or New Mexico. It doesn't matter. There are comedy clubs within a radius, and I get in my car and I drive from my home to a comedy club, and I work there for 3 or 4 or 5 days. I turn around and I drive to another club and do the same. It's not my personality to get on a plane and fly over the interesting. You're missing it all. It's what happens from here to there is what I talk about once I get there. Why are you flying over the interesting?
Oh, Louisville, Kentucky. Swear to God. Yeah! I've been all over the country. I've seen 42 states. I've been to Alaska. I've been to Hawaii, but there is nowhere I would rather be than Louisville on a Saturday night. Wait, that's called blowing shit straight up your ass. You really have the artistic freedom to do whatever you want. You know, you don't have time constraints, you don't have language constraints, you can do anything you want. So it's definitely the most free form of comedy is live stand-up comedy, where you've got that headlining hour in Middle America.
I've been to Boise, Idaho. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, Houston, Texas, Austin, Texas, Wichita, Kansas. You know, I'll do a show for 2 people, for 1 person. You know.
I was 19 and they opened up a club in Nashville, a comedy club. You know, I thought I was funny, so I said I'm gonna try it. And I tried it, and people in the audience were 25. I mean, like, how can I make old people laugh? I knew I had to get some experiences, some life experience, because I didn't go to college.
I did some research into my family background. I found out that my great-great-grandfather was George Washington Carver. Yeah, thank you, yeah. Apparently, he used to carve little bitty George Washingtons. Yeah.
A lot of people are afraid. They think that what I do is amazing, but it's not, man. It's just that I trust the audience.
My act is so positive and focused on finding the happy. Things happen. I travel all over the country, I meet people, I watch things, I see things, and I cherry pick. Something happens and I go, that right there, that's what I want. People always ask me the same thing, is it true? And I always say, probably.
Rockabilly, right there. Put some rockabilly.
I like a pumpkin munch, you know what I mean, guys? I was born in Campbellsville, Kentucky. There's a pumpkin munch in Campbellsville. You walk in, the man behind the counter has on a midriff shirt. Shirt? No. He had a beautiful grocery locker. And apparently he was proud of it because he had it on the counter and he was rubbing it. Isn't that beautiful? You're not going to get that at the Flying J. It's not going to happen. When you walk into the gas station, he stares you down. Hey, what do you want? That's a sales pitch right there.
Thank you. Is that right?
That was great.
Because people sometimes give me a hard time in LA. They're like, oh, what do you want to be a road comic? You know.
So it was just what you had thought would be a good job is to be a stand-up comic.
You know, it's not a job. It's like a privilege.
Yeah.
You know? This was all I ever wanted.
She's a favorite on the Bob and Tom radio show, and she just released her 2nd comedy album. How about a huge round of applause for Kristen Key?
It's neat getting to have like an alter ego because in real life, I feel like I'm pretty polite. I'm nice to people. I go out of my way to not. I mean, I'm very non-confrontational. I'm kind of a pussy, but then on stage, I get to be like this very confrontational. If you talk to me, I'll buck back. You know, like, arr. And I'm not like that. But it's really fun to get to experience that. Like, thanks for are coming out this week. This is a fun week to come out. We have no holidays this week. Last week we had 2. We, of course, had Mother's Day, which I don't know how to celebrate since I don't have kids, so I just got drunk and tried to get pregnant. We'll find out soon, you know. And, of course, last Wednesday was what the Latinos called Cinco de Mayo, and what old white women call Cinco de Drinko, and what alcoholics call Wednesday.
A lot of comics, they like to drink, they party. This is my alcohol. This is my party. I'll hit a town, I'll go to Johnson City, Tennessee, or wherever, and I'll check in my hotel room, pull the yellow pages out. Antiques. I'm looking for the word junk. I don't consider myself a collector of Americana. I consider myself a collector of things that make my life happy. It would be absolutely wonderful to get this, and they announce my name, and I just come out and hit it and stare at the audience. Just beat it.
The glass case is my favorite. Glass case is where they keep the good shit, right? Pump and Munch got to lock up the good shit. The CB radio, horny goat weed pills, the sword. It's a sword. What kind of an impulse buy is a damn sword? I walked into that gas the first time I saw it, you know what I mean? I was just standing there. I said, have you ever sold any? When would I need to own a sword? I mean, when would I need that thing? He cleared it up. This man looked me dead in the eye and went, hell, when you need it, you'll know.
My name is Tim Northern. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. That's my hometown. I am the product of a biracial marriage. My father was African American and my mother was black. So that's what I got. That's what I got going for me. Found out my grandfather was colored. So I'm dealing with that and stuff.
When I'm on stage, I don't try to outshine anybody. I don't try to outshine even me. It's not about my ego when I'm up here.
Community is, there was a young comic in this week that asked me 2,000 questions, or she wanted to get to 2,000, but she was asking me all these questions, and most of it had to do with, as a female traveling, am I gonna be okay? You're alone, is it gonna get lonely? Should I get a dog? You know, and I'm like, the one thing is, you gotta have some sort of sense of faith, but more than anything, you have a built-in support group of people, and all you have to say is, I'm a comic. And you've got people that will embrace you and take you in and let you sleep on their couch if they've never met you, you know. Why is the 6 afraid of the 7?
Because the 7 is higher than the 6.
Because 7, 8, 9.
I'm playing.
You're playing.
I'm playing. I really am. I really am playing. But I'm working at the same time because I don't want people to think you're wasting my time playing. Professional baseball players, you know, professional sports guys, they're playing a game. Even though someone's playing, a fan wants them to still work hard at it to be good, you know. If Alex Rodriguez struck out every time he was at bat, people would be like, boo, dude, you no good. I mean, you're out there playing, you know. You're not working at it. So it's fun work. I'm playing, but it's fun work, you know. I'm having fun, you know. I'm having fun.
4, 5, I mean, 5.
Really, at the end of the day, you'll never be friends. Putting a screwdriver in your butt and laughing and running naked through the living room. No. You can't write funny. It's impossible.